Welcome to my channel and thank you for coming. What we're going to do is set up a router to become a wireless access point for just VR. So basically, say your computer is just connected to Wi-Fi. We're going to set up a router that connects to your Ethernet port on your computer so that you can connect to it and use your headset as a VR router. And then your computer will be connected Wi-Fi, which I will connect my computer Wi-Fi in just a moment. But because of the IP address 192.168.1.1, that's my default gateway for my network setup here. You go to this website here, not here, but here. You log in 192.168.1.1, and then you have this. You go into your work mode. Make sure that you are on a router mode. We got to switch to this. We do not want this to be we do not want it to be a access point. We want it to be a router. And the reason we want it to be a router is so that when you connect your computer to it, that it's going to work and operate just like a normal router would. It's not going to give you internet, but that's what we're going to use for. So we're going to go ahead and ping 192.168.1.1, and we're just going to let this thing reset, and we're going to set up a wireless router thing. The reason I'm doing this is I'm getting a Pompous S1, so I want to be able to compare. The Pompous S1 to just a standard router. Okay, we're gonna go to eventually this will go to status, and then details. It'll give you the IP address. Now the IP address is pinging, so we're gonna go ahead and close this because we don't need this anymore. And then we're gonna go back to this web page. We're gonna log in with your credentials. All right, so now there's no Ethernet cable. There's one device connected. We're going to set up a wireless for it. That's probably the best thing to do. But before we even do that, we need to go to internet settings or LAN settings. So just a moment. LAN, we need to change this. I'm going to change it to 2.1. And then we're going to enable the DHCP server, and then we're going to save it. Okay, now as it is changing, we're going to go ahead and CMD ping 192.168.2.1 -T. And what we're going to do here is we're going to watch as this is getting re-disabled, and we're going to check to see if it has the new IP address. 2.1. Okay, so we're making headway. All right, so now we're going to go 2.1. We're going to log back in. Okay, not now. Now we're going to connect to Wi-Fi. So here we're going to turn on the Wi-Fi. I'm going to connect to this one. Okay, so now I have internet and I'm connected both. Okay, so now ping google.com. Okay, and then we can go Control C, Windows R, ping 192.168.1.1. See if, okay, Google's working, and then we can also, so now we have two networks, and so 1.1 works and 2.1 works. So we know that the internet works and we know that this works. So now what we need to do is we need to go in here, and what I want to do is call it VR only. Okay. And then we're going to set up the password. We're going to do Wi-Fi 6 for if you have a Oculus, you can enable Wi-Fi 6 gigahertz if you wanted to. And then I'll just call it 6G. And then I'll call this 5G. Okay. And then I'm going to change this to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Zero. Okay. All right. Save. Cool. So now that I have this, we can go ahead and set up the Pico to connect to this. We're going to connect it directly to the router. And how we're going to find this out is we're going to go to Client. So we have the computer here. And then we're going to connect my VR headset to the Wi-Fi. And then we're going to connect it through the Pico Connect, okay? So we'll get that connected up next to, let's get Pico Connect open. Okay, Pico Connect. And then I'll get my headset on. Okay, and then I'll get Pico Connect open. We're going to go to a different Wi-Fi network, so we're going to go to Settings. I got to look for wireless. I'm going to connect to VR Wi-Fi only because my thing here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Connect. It's connecting. No network connection. Okay, that's good. We're going to, it's connected, and then I can connect to the computer, and now I'm connected. And then if we refresh the screen here, we should see my Wi-Fi adapter. There's my Pico 4, and it's connected directly through, and I'm having no latency, no issues. And I still can play online, and it works just great. And through here, you can also set it up to share the network through the computer. So, but if you're only doing Steam VR, your computer is going to be connected to the internet. So this is how you would set up a network. If you wanted to share a connection, an internet connection between it, you can definitely do that. That's an easy way to do it. But this is a pretty simple way to set up a wireless network out of your computer where it's directly connected to the router, and it works just perfectly fine. All right. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys find this video to be entertaining and useful. And you guys have a good rest of your day. All right. Bye-bye now.